Section 7-4, more multiplication properties of exponents. So last time we talked about multiplying exponents with the same base. This time we have exponents being raised to another power. So we have a squared to the third power. So whenever you have something like this, what you're going to be doing is multiplying the exponents. So 2 times 3, and 2 times 3 is 6. So this is going to be a to the 6th power. However, if you have something like this down here, where you have a squared and a 2 in front, you want to make sure that this exponent affects both of these. So you want it to affect both the 2 and the a. So you are going to have 2 to the third power times a to the 2 times 3 power. And so what that's going to be is 2 to the third power is the same as 2 times 2 times 2. So that's 8. A and 2 times 3 is 6. So this is going to be 8a to the 6th power. So these are just examples. These aren't actual problems you need to do. But we are going to move on to practice 7-4, number 1. So we have 4a to the 5th to the 2nd power. So we want to make sure that this 2 gets to the 4 and it gets to the a. So we have 4 squared times a to the 5th times 2 power. So 4 squared is the same as 4 times 4, and we have a to the 5 times 2 power, which is 10. Okay, so 4 times 4 is 16, so we have 16 a to the 10th power, and this is our answer for number 1. Number 4, we have x to the 5th squared. So all we want to do is multiply these two exponents. 5 times 2 is 10, so our answer is x to the 10th power. Number 7, c to the 4th times c to the 6th times 2. So first we want to take care of this, because we always want to do exponents before multiplying. So 6 times 2 is 12, so we have c to the 4th times c to the 12th. And remember, when we're multiplying two expressions with the same base, we are adding the exponents, not multiplying them. Okay, so we have c to the 4 plus 12th power, and 4 plus 12 is 16. So we have c to the 16th power, and this is our answer for number 7. Number 10, we have d squared to the negative 4th power. So we want to multiply this. 2 times negative 4. So 2 times negative 4 is negative 8, and since we have a negative exponent, we want to flip this. Okay, so we end up with 1 over d to the 8th power, and this is our answer for number 10. Number 13, we have s squared to the 8th power, and we are just multiplying, so we have s to the 2 times 8 power, and 2 times 8 is 16. And this is our answer for number 13. Number 16, so we want to simplify and write each answer in scientific notation. So before we deal with this, we want to take care of this over here. So we have this 2, and we want to make sure it applies to both the 2 and the 10. So we have 2 squared times 10 squared, and we are multiplying this exponent by 2. Okay, so if we simplify this, we're going to bring down this 10 to the negative 9 times 4 times 10 to the 4th. And what we want to do is we want to combine these two 10s and add the exponents, because remember, when you're multiplying the big number, it means that you're adding the little numbers. So negative 9 plus 4, well, this 4 comes first, times 10 to the negative 9 plus 4 power, and that is negative 5. So this is our answer for number 16. Number 19, we have 7 times 10 to the 7th squared, so we want to make sure that this 2 goes to the 7, and it goes to the 10. So we have 7 squared times 10 to the 7th times 2. So 7 squared is the same as 7 times 7, so that is 49. So we have 49 times 10 to the 7 times 2 power, so that's 14. And don't forget, with scientific notation, we want to make sure that this first number is in between 1 and 10. 49 is much bigger than 10, so we want to move this decimal place once. And that means we are adding 1 to the exponent. So we have 4.9 times 10 to the 14 plus 1 power, so that's 15. And this is our answer for number 19. Number 22, we have 5 times 10 to the 5th to the 4th power, so we want to make sure this 4 affects the 5 and it affects the 10. So we have 5 to the 4th power times 10 to the 5th times 4. So 5 to the 4th is the same as 5 times 5 times 5 times 5. Okay? Times 10, and 5 times 4 is 20. So 5 to the 4th power is 625. You can do this on a calculator if you want. Times 10 to the 20 power. But remember, this number needs to be in between 1 and 10. So 625 is higher than 10. So that means we want to move the decimal from over here to right after the 6, because 6.25 is in between 1 and 10. So since we moved the decimal twice, we are going to add 2 to the exponent. So we have 6.25 times 10 to the 20 plus 2 power, and 20 plus 2 is 22. And this is our answer for number 22. And that is it for practice 7-4.